So welcome back to the Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show, and I realize it's been a little while since I've done a series reaction to one of my favorite YouTube channels out there besides CNBC, wait for it, Millennial Money. We have one of my other favorite series called Glamour. Glamour is the channel name. It's another series by Glamour, and the title of this video is How a 20-year-old Stylist Making $40K in Downtown LA Spends Her Money. Downtown LA, this is my city. I'm not really downtown, I'm like 10 minutes away from downtown LA without traffic. So this is an area where I feel like I might have some expertise. Los Angeles is a very unique city. It's very expensive, high taxes, gasoline is ridiculous, but it's a lovely city with a large homeless problem, but the weather is very nice. Have to say, today has been a lovely 75 degrees, slightly cloudy, and it's basically like this 24/7. So anyway, let's see how this 20-year-old stylist handles her $40,000 downtown. Make sure to hit the like button, of course, because these videos take me forever to edit. Don't know why, it's just so many like cuts in and out. Takes me forever. I'm gonna be up late doing this, so hit the like button and let's get into the video.
Hi, I'm Molly Elizabeth, and here's how I live on my $40,000 a year salary. My apartment is a 470 square foot studio space that I share with my boyfriend in downtown Los Angeles. I pay $2,000 a month in rent and $100 in utilities, but that price is split between me and my boyfriend.
That's crazy! $2,000 a month. $2,000 for a studio apartment that's 400 square feet. You realize, like my garage. The garage I'm filming in right now is 450 square feet. They're living in the size of my garage for $2,000. You know what? I will rent out if someone wants to rent my garage for $2,000 a month, well, wait, no, I'm not going to do that because then I wouldn't have a place to film. But anyway, you get that's why we're having problems in Los Angeles with rent control. You know, it has nothing to do with $2,000 a month for a studio apartment that's 400 square feet. That's not the point. It's Los Angeles is so strict about their development and what you can build and what you can't build and for zoning that people are spending $2,000 a month on 400 square feet. Ridiculous. So if the city of Los Angeles is watching, let's get rid of rent control and instead let's allow for denser buildings to be built. Yeah.
Something I wish I could pay off today would definitely be my student loans. I hate having debt. As you can tell, like with my credit card, I paid off every month. So if I could pay off that $10,000, that would be like amazing. That's like what I'm working for now. $10,000 student loan could be worse. I think now I've become so desensitized to student loan balances because I've seen people with like 100,000 in student loans that anytime I see less than 6 figures, I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. So, you know what? You know, she'll get that knocked out. This is the entryway. This wreath right here I got at Target, and it's super cute. I love it. Adds another plant vibe in the apartment.
You know, I gotta say, Target is an amazing spot to shop. They got some really good stuff. However, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer here, but Ross is slightly better than Target. I would say Target has more options. You know, if you want to go into the Costco of stuff, Target is perfect. But if you want good value, overall good, Ross. I gotta say, I got a lot of my home decor from Ross. And also I've noticed, just a quick like holiday gift tip for everyone out there, has a really good sale on candles. You can get some really cheap candles that look super expensive. So you can go and give a gift. People think you're giving them like a $30 candle. No. You're giving them a candle that's $4.99. But it looks like it could be a $30 candle. People love to get candles. You can never go wrong getting a candle as a gift anytime around the holidays. Everyone loves a good candle. So just they're a quick money-saving trick of the day. You're welcome.
Here's the corner of my entryway. I have this chair here that I got from Target. I was eyeing it for a couple months and then purchased it last fall.
Since when do they sell $175 chairs at Target? I have never, ever in my life, and I've been to Target like 12 times or more. I've never seen a $175 chair. I don't know, that's gotta be like a pricing error. I just don't know what chair would be so expensive. It looks like a normal $20 chair or one of those free chairs that you can get off Craigslist in the free section.
I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, I've put in about 7 or 8. I've spent a lot of time trying to pick out the decor and items while also fitting into my budget, but my boyfriend would probably say I put a 12 into it, so.
So another fun fact about me, I'm pretty nosy when I see stuff written like this on the refrigerator, so you know I'm just gonna go and read it. So let's go and read this together. Here's what it says. Hey cutie, I know you get stressed when I'm gone, and even more so when the apartment is a mess. So I did my best and made the bathroom less stressful for you and did another load of laundry. All clean clothes are on the couch. All dirty is folded in bathroom. Asia will be easy, and I'll be back before you know it for our robe and house hunters day. So there we go. So anyway, that's what it says. There's no point to having that in there, but now you know.
Here's my fridge. It's honestly more full than usual because I usually don't have a lot in here. Since I'm usually eating out or eating on the go, I usually just have like coffee, eggs, and water bottles.
It's funny because that's basically my fridge is coffee, eggs, cheese, ham. No waters, because you can get the water from the fridge. It saves you on water bottles. It's a little filter tap, and you just go and you put your cup there, and the water comes down. It's great. But no, lately I've actually got a lot more food in the fridge thanks to Graham's girlfriend. That's a lifesaver to actually open up the fridge and have more than just eggs and oatmeal. But anyway, her fridge looks somewhat similar to mine pre-Graham's girlfriend.
I would say pretty much 90% of my meals are eaten out. Sometimes we'll order out and bring it back in though.
$350 a month dining out plus $150 a month in groceries. $500 a month just in food. That's way too high. You should get the dining out down to $150. Groceries, yeah, fine, but we can cut out $200 very easily dining out. LA is expensive, but good food does not need to be expensive here.
My current credit score is about 700. On average, I spend about $300 a month on credit card, sometimes up to $500, that's the max, but I make sure to pay it off every month.
She should really be working on her credit score right now. Having a $500 limit at 20 years old is not enough. I don't care if she doesn't spend the $500 a month. At the very least, she should, at her age, have minimum $4,500 to $10,000 in available credit. That's going to help her credit utilization and help increase her credit score down the line. So if she's watching now I'm talking to you in third person. If you are watching this right now and you are the person in this, or if you're just in the situation, just go and get yourself another credit card, like as soon as possible. Bank of America Cash Rewards is, in my opinion, really one of the best starter cards to get, or the Discover. It's secured. Get one of those, get as much of a limit as you can, and start working on your credit score. 700 is okay, it's not phenomenal, but you just need to up your credit limit. So let's do that.
So I found this on Urban Outfitters, and here's the coolest part. These little stools actually come up and sit, let's see, inside of the table like that, so you can have like the open floor area, and it makes it super easy to clean. So I love this table.
That looks like honestly one of the most pointless things I have ever seen in my entire life. To pay $300 and something to put the chair, it's not that hard to clean underneath the chair. It's like, what you do is you take the chair and you put it somewhere else. You don't need this overly complicated system of locking like that looks more complicated than just moving it out of the way and cleaning. Open air concept. No, you don't. Just move the chair. Right? I can't be the only one that thinks that.
I also have these sunflowers just because I think they really brighten up the space and add like a little bit of life in like a city apartment.
You know what? You can get those same sunflowers for $7 at Ralph's. You know how I know? Because I bought those same sunflowers for $7 at Ralph's. She overspent. Or, even better, one of my life hacks here is I got a huge blooming plumeria tree in my backyard that's constantly flowering and the flowers smell really good. All I got to do is clip off a little bit of that, put it in a cup or a jar. Free flowers. Free flowers thanks to nature. You could save a lot of money by doing that.
And then over here, we have our mahogany teakwood candle. It's my favorite. We probably go through one a week. It's kind of bad.
What did I just say? I said Ross. Go to Ross. Go and get the candles. There's no way you can burn through $26 a week in candles. I bought candles from Ross 2.5 years ago. Guess how many of them I still have today? I have most of them. You can't get rid of them. You can keep them burning for like a year straight and they will have looked the same. Ross.
So right now, I think my biggest financial anxiety would be just savings and making sure I have enough money in my savings. You know, that's the most stressful thing, is looking at your savings and being like, if I don't get paid this month, then how am I gonna afford everything?
Oh no, it's not how can you afford everything, it's how can you have more money to invest. That's the answer. You gotta invest more money. It's not about spending. It's not about spending, it's about saving and investing it. That's what this is about.
This is our shoe wall. Pretty much it's all our favorite pairs of shoes, a lot of our like designer, more expensive favorite pairs.
Yo, who's wearing these shoes? $895 for Balenciaga shoes? $465 for shoes that look like Skechers? I'm sure I'm gonna get flamed here. I just don't get it. I just don't get the appeal of shoes like this. I don't think I ever will.
If I had to pick like my top 3 favorite things, the first thing would be this off-white bag that I just got. It's super small, but like it's kind of nice because you can just like throw it on.
How is she affording all of this? I just don't get it on a $40,000 salary. I'm guessing that's maybe before taxes. After tax, she's probably left with like 32-ish, let's say 32,000. So, you know, let's even call a little bit less than 3,000 a month, and she's spending $790 on a bag. Why? Not to mention the $1,000 a month on rent, not to mention the almost $1,000 pair of shoes. I need to know how much money she has saved at this point, because this is concerning.
My biggest financial weakness would be clothes. I do have to buy a lot of clothes for my job. Since I am a stylist, I have to be spending probably multiple purchases a week on clothes. But at the end of the day, a lot of it is also personal shopping and personal clothes I want to buy, which can definitely be a bad habit.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. See, here's the thing. If you're a stylist, I believe you can make anything work with a little bit of creativity. Now, again, I say this as someone who's just wearing a black t-shirt, so maybe I don't know, you know, the top pinnacle fashion, but I believe like you just mix and match. You mix that hat with something else. You mix that top with something else. You mix the whatever this chain thing is with something. You could mix and match. Like I could get like 10 different shirts, and that'll last me like a few years because you mix and match that. It sounds like it's all personal spending and it's rationalized, like it's business, but not really.
He got this pair of ski goggles to wear one day. Wore it with this construction vest too. I gave him so much hate for these 2 pieces when he first got them. It's funny because I actually wore it for a red carpet look last weekend for BeautyCon.
You know what? I just don't get fashion. That's probably my problem. Like, none of this is practical. Like, are you going snowboarding? Are you working a construction job on the street? Are you going to the airport? The more I look at this, the more I realize that I have no idea.
My tips for living in a small space would be just only have what you need. And if you haven't worn like a piece of clothing in a couple months, like get rid of it, like you don't need it. So I'm pretty good at like only having the stuff I use on a daily basis.
I think the way she's able to use everything is just one day she's like, you know what, I'm gonna wear this. This is fashion. I'm gonna put on the construction uniform and the ski goggles and this old camera, and now it's fat. Now I wear it and I can justify keeping it. And you just do that with everything.
My biggest tip for people moving to LA and wanting to save money or not spend like crazy, spend your weekends at home getting your stuff done, because when I first moved out here, I would go to like shopping and Melrose every weekend and literally like Ubering there, buying a couple clothes, buying lunch, buying a coffee, it adds up to like $500 somehow. And I would just try to like hang out with people and make friends and end up spending so much money. So honestly, I probably am a little less social now that I'm saving money, but at the end of the day, I'm getting stuff I need to get done, and that's important to me.
Is she saving money though? It just seems as though with all the spending that I've seen, so where is the savings? Where is it? I don't see it. Unless the shoes are savings, I just don't see it. I wanted to see a breakdown. We get how she spends her money. I want to see how she saves her money. I want to know how much she has saved, any retirement accounts. I want to see the full breakdown of everything and not just this. But yeah, I mean, that's my only criticism here, is that it seems like this lifestyle is very expensive. And I'm looking at this, I'm like, this is expensive even for me. And I want to know just how much money is being saved by this. And I think if she's watching this, I think getting another credit card would be a great start, a Bank of America Cash Rewards discover it, shop at Ross. Don't skip all the candle stuff. Shop at Ross instead. Instead of spending $350 a month going out for food, spend $150 a month and save that extra $200 a month, and instead put that towards a Roth IRA, which I think would greatly benefit you. And other than that, I just think cool apartments, you know, it's a cool style. I get it. I think it looks pretty unique. Don't move just because you need a walk-in closet. I would rather turn an extra wall in your place into like just put a rack up there and you just put clothes up there. LA is so expensive. So but even $2,000 a month, I would just move outside of downtown LA. For $2,000 a month, you can get like a 3-bedroom house in like, you know, San Bernardino. You know, you can just move a little bit outside of LA, you know, even like Mount Washington. Move somewhere over there, 30 minutes away. You'll save so much money, or you could get way more space without spending $1 more. So that is my advice for making $40,000 a year in downtown LA. Glamour. So with that said, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. As always, if you guys enjoy videos like this, hit the like button, subscribe, notification bell. Go ahead and add me on Instagram. I post it pretty much daily, so if you want to be a part of it there, feel free to add me there. Thank you again for watching, and until next time.